Everybody ready?
Stefan.
Yep.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Good to go.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming out once again as we work our way through this process here. On Friday evening into Saturday morning when this whole situation was evolving, I was out of town and unfortunately was not able to be here to be present to assist with the investigation and the activities that were going on. But nonetheless, as soon as I arrived at my destination, I was fully aware of and informed of what was going on through constant contact with the staff here at the police department, on the phone and through emails. And having said all of that, once I reached my destination and realized what was going on, I decided it would be in the best interest of the police department and the city if I returned to Tuscaloosa immediately. So I got on the next flight that I could and I came back, arriving here yesterday evening early, and met with staff at that particular time. This morning, I've had an opportunity to review the audio and video footage captured by in-car video cameras and body cameras of the incident between TPD officers and Mr. Ware. We're in the process now of compiling that information, that video footage and audio files that were recorded, and converting them into a format so that it can be released to the media and to the general public. We hope that by doing this, this will shed some light on the incident itself and dispel some of the rumors that are out there, and show that we're being as transparent as possible in our efforts to be truthful and factual about what happened. The footage will be raw and unedited, involving all the video footage from that night. The video will be released so that we can be as transparent as possible. Some of the language and the scenes in the footage may be disturbing to viewers. So we hope that everyone understands that we're moving as quickly as possible to get this done, that we hope to have it done, like I said, in the very near future, so that we can assist not only the family in having some closure as to what transpired on that particular night, but also start the healing process for our city, as we realize that there are a lot of people that are anxious and want to know what's going on. And so that's our hope by doing this. I had an opportunity to meet for the first time this afternoon with the family members of Mr. Ware, and we had a good meeting. They had good questions, and I will meet with them once again prior to the release of the audio and video footage to you all, so that they will have the first opportunity to see what we have before we give it to the media and the general public. Now, having said all of that, I will open it up to questions.
Is the investigation over?
No, the investigation continues. The investigation is far from over.
Based on what you've seen thus far, is there any reason to believe there's more to the story than a man dying from pepper spray?
Based on what I've seen so far, I'm comfortable with the facts that we will be presenting and the facts that will be seen from the video.
Is OC truly pepper spray? How would you describe it?
It is an irritant that is a chemical, and it is meant to be uncomfortable, and it does cause a number of different issues for the individual that is exposed to it.
Do you have to be trained in order to use it, and were your people trained?
Yes, all of the officers that are employed with the Tuscaloosa Police Department have to undergo exposure to OC spray so that they will know how it feels to be sprayed with it, and they will also know the effects that it has on them and their ability to move forward and continue to do their job after they've been exposed to it.
Chief,
We've also heard about, you guys were called to that scene because it said a man was armed with a gun, but you said you found a weapon. Any more details into that at all?
No, we didn't. We have not found a weapon at this time, but that was true. The caller that called into the Tuscaloosa Police Department did indicate that the individual, Mr. Ware, had a weapon, but we have not located a weapon at this time.
Chief, what was your reaction when you heard that a person died following their arrest by Tuscaloosa police officers?
It was troubling to me. It was concerning. It brought back a lot of the issues to the forefront of my mind that have been occurring in our country over the last year and a half or so. And so it made me want to get back here as quickly as possible, to be on the ground, to be able to lead the men and women of the Tuscaloosa Police Department and assure the citizens of this city that we're out here working to make sure that we're doing everything possible to make them safe, and that we're being truthful and honest in our dealings with the public.
Do you have any fear that what we've seen around the country is happening here, that people might perceive it that way?
Well, I do have that fear that that's a possibility that could happen, but I have great faith in the good citizens of this city, and the fact that once they have all the facts in front of them, that they will understand what happened, and that they will hopefully not allow individuals from the outside who are not vested and have no interest in this city to come in here and destroy our city just for personal gain of their own.
All right, last question.
Now, going back to when you guys arrived on the scene, you said the officers were only on the scene because someone made a phone call. If there was no phone call, would there have been anyone there? You said he was eluding police, you know, he started running. Was there a reason that you guys were looking for him at that time?
But we were out there looking for him because we had gotten a phone call that he was out there and that he was wanted, and that's why we were there.
All right,
Who was
Stephanie,
looking
I
for
think
him?
you got the last question.
I'm
Stephanie.
sorry.
What was he wanted for?
The information was that he had a warrant on him for attempting to elude police officers.
Stephanie.
Has the autopsy been completed?
No, ma'am, the autopsy has not been completed at this time.
When should we hear anything about the results of that or any release of the video?
As far as the results of the autopsy, I have no idea when that would be available, but as soon as that is made available, I will share whatever information concerning the autopsy report with the family members before I share it with the public or with the media. As far as the video being released, like I said, in the very near future, and it will be shared with the family members before it's released to the media or the public.
All right. Like Chief Anderson said, we're going to send out an email when the video and all that's ready. There's no need to keep calling us and saying, hey, is the video ready? Is the video ready? Is the video ready? We're going to get out there as soon as possible, but we will send an email out just like we did for this press conference. Thank y'all for being here today.